You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. We're back with more Trails of Cold Steel with my friend Rio Maverick.
Greetings and salutations to our Steel Legion tonight. I've been your commander, Rio Maverick, and of course with me is my second in command, Luna Kiblet. Your mission tonight is to watch us play Cold Steel in the Lake Ram area, and you will enjoy it, or else.
Or else what?
I hadn't thought that very far yet.
And yeah, as I already said to Rio before I started the stream, I do have a bit of an announcement to make. I think I've decided that our next game will go ahead and be Trails of Cold Steel 2, and the reason for that is because, as some of you out there may be aware, today it was announced that Trails of Cold Steel 4 will be coming out on October 27th. And I know it's probably a long shot that we'll get through 2 and 3 before then, and as usual, Trails of Cold Steel 2 is my choice, so if you want to choose a completely different game when your turn comes around, Rio, that'll be fine.
Okay, well that means I may start a Persona 5 Royal on the side myself. I'm getting a little tired of blowing away mutants' heads with the railguns. So,
oh, well, if that's what you want to do next after we finish Trails of Cold Steel, I'm okay with that. I didn't know if you really wanted to that badly.
Well, you know, it's nothing. If nothing else, I can see what I can try and get done on my own, and then I figure by the time we finish Cold Steel, and start Cold Steel 2, they should have game guides online for Persona 5 Royal.
Well, no, First off, why can't you trust me? I know this game. I know Persona 5 pretty well now.
I didn't say I didn't trust you.
Okay, and second, what I'm saying is, if you want us to go ahead and play Persona 5 Royal after we finish Trails of Cold Steel, I'm okay with that.
Oh, I'm sure you are, but, you know, I'm just trying to figure out something to do on the side while we're doing Cold Steel, so...
Okay.
I was doing Cold Steel 1 while we were still doing Persona 5.
Fair enough.
And now we're doing Cold Steel, so I'm just trying to figure out what to do on the side while we're doing Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2.
Okay, and I've been doing Persona 5 Royal on my Friday stream, as you know.
Alright. So.
I'm trying to decide what to do in regards to that. I'm kind of wondering over time if I should just narrow down to just one game at a time. Like, you know, like, I'll finish Trials of Mana and Sakura Wars and Persona 5 Royal, whatever order I finish them in.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm thinking of slowly lowering it to just one game at a time. Because the thing is, especially if it's a game I'm playing blind for the first time, I have kind of trouble remembering where I left off last.
Since I don't stream, could do Greedfall.
What are you talking about? I thought you said you were going to play Persona 5 Royal.
Well, I could wait to that.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I could wait on that. Either that or maybe Outer Worlds. You know, I can maybe find some modules or something for that. Or if actually everything works out on my end, and you know what I'm talking about, and I don't need to tell the streamers about that.
Right.
If everything works out on my end, I may get Neverwinter Nights for the PlayStation 4. I enjoyed the heck out of it on the computer.
Right.
And it might be interesting to see if I can get any mods for it on
if you think you want to be up to... Hey, Co-Gamer, how you doing?
Hello, Co-Gamer.
Welcome to the stream. Anyway, yeah, I see you're here. Thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate your visiting.
But as I was saying, Rio, if you think you really want to go ahead and play Persona 5 Royal after we finish Trails of Cold Steel...
Yeah, we'll see.
Because if you want to... Because I know you're saying it's my choice, but if you think of it this way, these night streams are ones I do with you. I pick the games I play on my regular streams.
Yeah.
So you could easily. So I have no problem with you picking what we play.
No. When that's the way things work. We each pick a game, I picked Persona 5, where we started doing our own quote-unquote voice acting, and you picked Cold Steel. So
I thought you said it was the reverse the other day.
Yeah, that's what. Yes, that's you get my meaning though.
Yeah, that I picked Persona 5 and you picked Trails of Cold Steel.
Yes. So and you're picking Cold Steel too. So
yeah. You probably missed the announcement when I first started CoGamer. I was going to hold a vote to determine what game we play after we finish Trails of Cold Steel, but
we did hold a vote, and no one voted. We only got one vote.
Well, that's true, and it was for Trails of Cold Steel too. So
well, see, there you go.
Yeah, but the reason I decided to just call off the vote, and as you said, we got one, but that's beside the point, is because, and you may be aware of this. Trails of Cold Steel 4 just got announced for an English release on October 27th. And again, I know it's probably a long shot to get through 2 and 3 before then, but still. And as I said, you'll pick the game after we finish Trails of Cold Steel 2 anyway, Rio.
Correct. That's correct.
So, if you want to pick something completely different, I'm fine with that.
Well, depending on how 2 goes, we may just go into 3. Just continue on Trails of Cold Steel with Rio and Ken.
Yep, that sounds good. But again, if you pick something else, I'm fine with that too. Anyway, now that we're done with that, where did we leave off last?
We are in Field Study Day.
That's correct. That's right. I'm on the terrace of the mansion. Is where I saved that.
I'm actually inside the mansion to talk to the maid a little bit, just for fun. Didn't really change anything or do anything, but it was just for fun. So you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It has nothing to do with the game. I just did for the giggles. So
I love the room they're staying in. It's nice.
It's a very plush room.
Or at least the room the guys are staying in, I guess.
Yeah. I really am. I don't know what's going to happen with our September field study.
Yeah.
I'm hoping our September field study will take us to Reen's hometown. I would really like to see that.
Yeah, that would be nice. It's been a long time coming, so...
Yeah, we've seen Laura, we've seen Machias, we've seen Eustace.
We've seen Alyssa.
We've seen Alyssa.
Have we seen Fees?
Gaius. I haven't seen Fee, but I don't think she had a home.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't think we're going to see Crow or Milliam's home.
Yeah. Let's see. While I'm thinking about this, I am going to... let's see. It was Gaius and Eustace. I'm going to remove their casual clothes. I want to see what they look like there. Some of you... Oh, I love the tattoo on Gaius. That's awesome. Remember, they're wearing short sleeved right now, and he has a tattoo on his left arm. So I like that. I can't tell what it says, if it's even in English. But
well, yeah, I see what you're saying.
But it looks cool. And then... Well, Eustace doesn't have a tattoo, obviously. But he still looks good, too.
I see. That's
let's see what
with that,
what does
and
his
then
uniform look like? Okay.
With that, there's not too much of a difference between him with it and without his uniform. It's only the casual clothes that changes really what.
Yeah, well, I had him in his casual clothes. That's what I'm talking about. But even his regular uniform doesn't. His winter uniform doesn't show the tattoo because his arm's still covered.
Yeah. Well, the casual clothes it doesn't, but with his maybe not.
No, I'm talking about the. Hold on a minute. Oh, never mind. It does. My bad. But yeah, I had his casual clothes on until now, so yeah, I didn't see it. His
casual clothes show it, and his uniform shows it. So.
No, his casual clothes don't show it.
Yes, it do.
Well, no, it didn't because his arm is covered up. I think. Just
no, it isn't.
Fine. Fine, it was more noticeable with... It's half covered up, so I was more noticeable with him not wearing the sweater. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It covers the regular uniform is back at his elbow. The casual clothes extend past the elbow.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, where do we need to go first now?
Alright, well, we've done that, silliness, so...
Yeah.
Okay, first thing we gotta do is go to the Bracer Guild and pick up our assignments.
Yeah,
so leave the mansion.
I'm trying to think if I ever looked at Milliam's casual... Oh, she doesn't have casual clothes.
No, she just has her uniform, and she looks hideous in it.
Yeah.
She looks better in her quote-unquote school uniform.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we gotta leave and go to...
the Bracer Guild.
Yeah. I was trying to remember what you called it. Okay.
Why in the world can't we go there?
Still foggy. I guess it's early in the morning, so it makes sense.
Maybe, but...
I'm curious, are there any fishing spots around here?
Yes, there are, actually. We're gonna get to them. Well, might as well... Since we can't head to the Bracer Guild, because it's not letting us, so what we'll do is we'll go to the Apricot's Inn.
This is like
to get our next new recipe.
Than I thought it'd be.
It's quite large.
Right,
if the mist would clear, you could get a better
we have
view.
to find a girl named Syria.
Syria, spelled how?
And this is her. With with the red hair and the beige blouse.
And which building is this in?
The Apricot's Inn. You can fast travel there.
Oh, okay. Found it. Okay.
Yeah, talk to this girl walking around.
Alright. Welcome back, Lady Saria. Lady Laura. Sheesh. I see you're working as hard as ever, Saria. Of course. I have a question for you, though. If I might be so bold as to ask, just what is your relationship with these men? They're all my classmates. Phew, I knew I could trust in the purity of Lady Laura's heart. I beg your pardon.
So, wait, what's she implying?
I have no idea. What happened? What just happened, Co-Gamer? And he also told Saria to shut up. But what happened? Said something had a stroke. I don't know if he means his computer or what. Oh, that's what Reen asked. You may be better off not knowing, Reen. Yeah, let's not think about it.
And then talk to her again.
Oh, okay. Please take this, Lady Laura. Receive the recipe for... Oh, okay. Refreshing pasta soup. Isn't this the recipe for one of Apricot's specialties? Oh, wait a minute. Was that an emo? Just a sec. Oh, yeah. I guess so. My brain went... He said the had a stroke is referring to you mistaking Laura for Saria's name. No, I was reading Saria's name to get her name figured out is what happened. Anyway. So I'm taking you're familiar with Saria already, right, Co-Gamer? Isn't this recipe for one of Apricot's specialties? It is indeed. I figured this would be a splendid way of allowing you to enjoy the taste of home even while outdoors. Yeah, Co-Gamer said, damn those three maids. I'm assuming Sharon is one of the ones he's talking about.
Yep.
Don't know who the third one is, though. Try and make it sometime when you find yourself longing for Legram. Thank you, I will. Is that all for her?
That's it for her.
Who's this guy?
Now let's see if we can make it.
Oh, good idea.
Note.
I meant the ones in Legrams that are stands for Laura. Oh, right. Gotcha. I thought maybe you were including Sharon in that, because she is kind of... Okay, the refreshing pasta soup. Gaius is worst at it, and best is Eustace or
Eustace
Laura.
and Laura, or Well, Emma's decent.
Emma's
at it,
decent at it. Yeah.
So the best
And-
two are actually the ones in our party. So
Yep.
let's see what we got.
Well-
fresh herbs. We can't. I don't know what your situation is like. I only have 3 assorted grains and 6 fresh herbs. So
I have 12 and 10 respectively.
ouch! I need to go shopping before I start
Okay.
making it on this. So
Well, I'll go ahead and get started,
let's see
okay?
if this guy will have any. Let's see if he has any.
Good idea.
Buy. No, but he does have the soup.
Well, that's nice, I guess.
It doesn't do us any good, but what the heck?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get out of here.
But like I said, I'll go ahead and work on it. okay.
I can't. So, yeah, go ahead. That's fine. I gotta see if
Yeah.
I can find a shop with
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start with Laura, since this is from her hometown.
I'll do what I can.
Let's see.
That came out rather well.
Okay, I got the
So this
celestial pasta soup, which is the best one.
Nice.
Okay, so now I'll
awesome.
try Gaius.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Huh, not bad.
No, he just made the... Oh, come on, really?
Sure, there are theories,
Oh,
though.
wait a minute, come on. Let me try with
Step
Milliam
aside.
one time, I guess.
Your funeral.
Yeah.
Look at
Okay,
all
yeah,
that smoke.
Milliam made the colorless noodles. And celestial pasta soup, isn't the golden one, but you know what I mean.
It's not the best one.
Yeah, I made a mistake there. So let's try with Laura
I'll do what I
again.
can.
And then if she doesn't get it, I'll try with Eustace.
That came out rather well.
Okay, let me try with Eustace.
Well, if I must. Done. You'll enjoy this.
Okay, there we go. Got it. Deluxe herb pasta. Yeah, have you cook with Eustace to make the best one.
Okay. And we also have to make the worst one, so.
Yeah, that would be Milliam. Or at least that's who I got it with.
Alright, now the next thing to do is to, just for fun, go and examine the monuments. As you leave the inn, there's a monument in the center of the
Oh, okay.
just let me know when because there's a shortcut scene, so
Yeah.
let me know when you're there.
What's inside a
And
Any
circle?
idea what
Any
it
idea what it means? This is just active voice I'm
no
reading.
one really
Yeah.
knows for
No
sure.
one really
There are
knows
a number
for sure.
of theories,
There are a
though.
number of theories, though.
Unfortunately,
the meanings of most anime symbols have been lost over time.
Okay, now I'm going to examine it.
Alright. You ready?
Yeah.
There sure are more remnants of animism here than I expected.
There's actually a spirit monument much like this one out on the highway, too. One theory is that they exist as signposts to guide the spirits to this land. Because of that, people have regarded them as a means to call for spirits since the days of antiquity.
Fascinating.
I can only imagine what it would be like if they were to succeed. Well, it's just a theory. No one really knows their what their real purpose is. But they're still pretty important then? And here I was thinking it'd be fun to have Lammy smash up.
Please don't.
Thank you, William.
Please don't, Milliam.
I'd really appreciate it if you didn't.
Such destructive impulses.
Hey, Ike, how you doing?
Ike man! Alright, next thing we gotta do is...
And he did
the
an
next-
emote that says, "You do you." I'd rather she not do her. Thank you very much.
Next thing we're gonna do is go to this What Two's store right across the way.
The what store?
What Two's?
Is that what this is?
Yeah, just straight across.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh,
What-
it's Arms
what
Herbal
the-
Factory too. Nice.
Nice. But who are we talking to?
Well, let's see here. We also pick up the first thing we have to pick up is the Cornelia reprint Chapter 9.
Is it from this guy over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh no, that's not who I went to. I thought you meant this old man over here.
Maybe
get
the
the
old
book.
man has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll wait for you then, because there's a little dialogue with him.
Okay.
Hello, Watto. You've been well, I hope.
Why, of course. We're all doing well here. Though perhaps less so on the business front.
Hey, I didn't say hi, Ike. I'm sorry. How you doing tonight?
I
Oh?
said hi, Ike.
Oh, well, I didn't, though.
It's not really a big issue. It's just your father rejected the order to raise taxes here. Deliveries coming so on the highway have slowed down a fair bit ever since. It is clear as day that Duke Emperor wasn't too pleased by Lord Arsaid's decision. I see. Please allow me to apologize for my father's actions.
You have no reason to feel responsible, Eustace.
Indeed, deliveries by train have come so just fine. So ultimately we are not a big creek without a paddle, at least.
Okay, do we talk to him again? For any
Yeah, well,
reason?
we shop, I think.
Okay, let's see what he sells. Looks like
Accessories from the looks of
accessories.
it.
Yeah.
They should have one thing.
Co-gamer says the sins of the father are not for the son to bear, and that is correct. Although
Okay,
in
this one-
his society, I think some people might believe otherwise. But did you hear what I read from Co-gamer?
Yeah, sins of the father.
Yeah, the sins
Oh,
of the
good.
father are not for the son to bear, and I agree.
Yeah. Oh, good. He also sells ingredients here.
Fairy
Let's see.
brooch. I am so tempted to buy this.
Well, let's see what your money situation.
I have over 10,000 Mira at the moment, and
Nice.
it only costs 4,000.
Nice. Let's see here. Item. This is the way to find
Good,
what I
almost
need.
finishing Trails 3, knowing how much more waiting after the Trails 4 trailer. Yeah, on that subject, Ike,
9 grains.
because of that, I've decided that after we finish this, we will go ahead and move on to Trails of Cold Steel 2. After we finish this one. Let's see. ATS plus 10, ADF plus
Herbs.
10, speed plus 2, prevents confuse. So yeah, I'd definitely go and buy it.
Man, that's a lot.
And I'm thinking, oh, what's up? What's a lot? Oh, you're buying the
Yeah, I gotta
ingredients.
buy. I gotta buy ingredients. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I sell him something? Anything? I can sell him.
Wait a minute. Let me check something.
Tiara bomb.
Only problem with the fairy
the second
brooch, it'll actually lower Emma's ATS quite a bit, like by 15 points. So that's not
There we
good.
go. I got the money back. Sold a couple of those. So that thing's good.
Let's see.
Well,
Let me
let's see
check
here.
something real quick.
Silver earring course.
Let me check something real quick on Emma. ATS was 25, APS plus 15. Yeah, that's not good.
Fairy brooch. Arts yet lows.
So I may just forget about that. Yeah,
that
that's
thing
what I'm
lowers
saying.
her
I think I'm
arch
just gonna
strength.
forget it. And after all, what do I have? I can't see what I have equipped on Elliot right now. So.
Well, if we're gonna turn Geist into a mage, it definitely raises his arch strength.
Well, that's a good point. So yeah, let's go and buy it for him.
Let's see what else. That's it. Let's see. Proxy puppet.
Yeah, I think everything else just prevents status effects.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay, what book was it you said we need to buy?
The Cornelia reprint number 9.
Yeah, he has it too. And it's only 100.
Yeah, that's what we need to buy.
What about Imperial Chronicle issue 6?
I already have it.
Oh, we do?
Yes,
Oh,
we do.
yep, I do. Okay. Which I would have seen if I'd looked it over on the left. But yep, I did hear about the release date for Trails 4 today, Trails of Cold Steel 4, Ike. So that's why we're going to go ahead and move on to the Trails of Cold Steel 2 after we finish this. Okay, now for the other shop, which I probably will have to trade some Mira in for. Especially after buying that accessory. What accessories do I have on Gaius at the moment? Fairy brooch, and do I have something else that raises? CoGamer says he's now at level 67 and 68.
Jeez. We're only in our mid-40s.
Yep. He's probably further than us too, though.
He doesn't have... Gaius doesn't have a second accessory on. I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't have any on. Let's see. Marble bracelet. Marble bracelet. Let's see what else we got. And he has 350,000 Mira and 20,000 of each Sepith.
Jeez.
Yep.
Cooling belt is an arts boost.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here. That's arts defense. Prismatic cape, 15.
Okay. If I have
that's
one.
gonna be your. I think that's gonna be your best bet, unless you wanted.
Unless I already have that on Emma, which is possible.
Let's see if he doesn't have that. Okay, let's see.
Well, I do.
Speed,
I'm saying it's already
accuracy, proxy puppets, strength.
There's Metal of
Lighter
Vigor,
belts.
which raises both ATS and Strength by 10. So basically, he keeps his ATS and gets a 10-point Strength boost.
Well, there's Kitty Strap. Kitty Strap, it only gives him a 5-point boost to art strength, but it gives him an extra 50 magic points.
Okay.
That's a possibility.
Let's see. What did you say? I don't think I have that.
Then there's Highland Cloth. Which would actually kind of fit his motif. It boosts his strength, but also boosts his art strength.
Yeah,
so.
That's what I just said Metal of Vigor does, only it does it by 10 instead of just 5.
Then there's Silver Hourglass, which is 5 to art strength and 3 to speed.
Well, yeah, but like I said, I already have Metal of Vigor on him, so I think that's going to be best. Kitty Strap.
Running
EP plus 50 ATS plus 5.
Fortitude. Metal Discipline. I don't have that metal that you're talking about.
Metal of Vigor? You don't?
Nope. Nope.
Oh, I would.
Unless it's already equipped on someone.
You'd have to look and see. Because what I have on Emma is the Metal of Compassion and the Prismatic Cape. Let's see.
Have that same thing on. Yeah, same thing.
And then
Metal
the Fairy
Compassion,
Brooch and Metal of Vigor on Gaius.
Metal of Valor on Reen.
Oh well, okay.
Metal of Vigor is on, and that's a Strength 10. And that's 10.
No, yeah, that's what I put. That's why I put it on.
And that's on Millium.
Oh, okay. She doesn't use magic. I just have 2 cozy socks on her to raise her strength by 10 each.
That's actually probably not a bad idea. Let's see here. I'll switch.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that's going to do that for her. What the heck?
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and shop in the weapons shop. Weapon and armor, rather.
Too.
Let's see.
4.
I'm going to do armor first.
Strength 5.
Oh, that's for Millium. Let's see.
Art Strength 15. Art Strength 10. Strength 5. Defense 10.
Wait.
I don't have anything else that'll give her a boost. I don't have a second Cozy Socks.
Well, you'll have to think of something else then. That she could make use of.
Let's see.
Well, I'm worrying about the armor right now. Okay, do I want the golden mail or the... My only issue with the blue tunic is that, at least on Farine, it lowers his speed, his agility. Where the golden mail, it has less defense, though not much less, and gives him a plus, and it raises his evasion is what it raises. See, this says defense and ADF up, and then for the blue tunic, and then golden mail raises defense, ADF, and evasion.
Yeah, that gives him a little more magic to work with. Alright, so I'll do that.
Let's see,
See if I can do the food.
I guess I'm trying to let's see.
Awesome soup.
I can't decide between the blue tunic or the golden mail. The golden mail has a bit less defense, but it has, like I said, it has the evasion boost.
Salsa pasta.
And what does Reen have on that's gonna make his strength go down?
Mushroom pasta. Let's try.
Let's see.
Did you, Ken, check my camera signal? Is
Oh.
it still coming in okay?
No, it looks like you ended the call. The call ended.
Yeah, that's why I heard that thing go.
Yeah,
wonky.
I'll start it again.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Alright, let's see here.
You're doing
sure.
some cooking?
Yeah, I need to
okay.
do my cooking.
Oh, I thought we were both in the weapons shop. My bad.
We're still there.
No,
I
I
just-
mean, I'm actually looking at stuff.
I will be in a minute. I gotta see
Okay.
if I can try. I've got
Like
the
I said-
refreshing celestial and the.
Yeah,
I'll try
we.
reading guys to get
I
that
just
bad
have.
one.
We just have Skype open for me to be able to see what he's doing in the game, co-gamer.
All right. Let's
But
try.
yeah, like I said, my issue here is I'm
Really?
having trouble deciding between the blue tunic and the golden mail, because the golden mail has slightly less defense, like 15 points less, but it raises their evasion.
I keep getting this refreshing pasta. I'm not getting the.
Who are you trying with?
I was trying with everyone that I could.
Well, I got the best one with Eustace.
I'll try again with Eustace.
There you go.
There we go. Deluxe herbs pasta.
And then I got
Now,
the worst one with Milliam.
I'll try her again because it shows Gaius. Is
I
actually
know,
worse
and I
than
tried
she
it with
is.
him first, but it was Milliam.
I tried it with her too. It didn't get anywhere, so I'll try it with him again.
Okay.
She's the worst.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was surprised Milliam was.
There
okay,
we
there you
go.
go.
Colorless
Let's
noodles.
see. Let me read what co-gamer's saying. I think one person should have the highest evasion and the rest good defense to act as tanks. Okay, so which one? Or physical sponges. Which one would... I kind of feel like, because of one of her skills, Milliam would be the best to be a tank, actually.
Either Milliam or Laura would be good
Yeah,
tanks,
that's
in my
true.
opinion.
That's true. Laura's a good choice, too. So, which one would be good to have high evasion? I'm thinking,
Well, the problem is I have Reen set up to be the strongest
yeah.
because
well, I'm talking about as
if
far as
he-
armor. Fee is not in our party at the moment, co-gamer. We have... Just a sec.
Alright, I'll come over here to the weapons thing. Let's see here.
We have Reen, Laura, Emma, Gaius, Milliam, and Eustace for this field study.
Alright. Haku we need. Oh, jeez it. Haku,
Yeah, well, I start with armor. That's
Vector
just how I do.
Staff.
The second choice would be Reen for most evasion. Which, yeah, I can understand that.
Armor.
Yeah, we're talking about Rio at the moment. I'm talking about what armor to get them, not what weapons.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, the blue tunic is not a good idea for Reen. It's a good idea for Laura. It's a good idea for Fee. It's a good idea for Gaius.
Well, Fee's not with us.
Well, I meant Milliam.
Okay, Milliam,
yeah.
okay.
Maybe not. Excuse me, Emma. It's a good idea for Laura, Emma, Gaius, and Eustace.
Okay.
Let's see what the
So
gold
that
mail
means I
does.
definitely gonna need more money than that. Let's see, exchange.
Gold mail's not a good idea either, because that also drops his strength.
Well, yeah, but he needs the defense boost, doesn't he?
The defense boost is nice, but I don't. But the point is if you're compromising his.
Yeah, didn't think it was lowering it that much, but okay. Let's see.
He loses 7 points of strength.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Let's try this. 4, 10. No,
Now the gold
more
mail
than
doesn't
that.
affect. Now the gold mail doesn't affect his agility. Actually, I think it increases it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I guess I'll start with this. I'm probably gonna need more money than that, though. Is there something I can sell? Let me see. No. Let me sell some of these extra accessories, namely the ones that prevent status effects. Because I've got extras of some of them.
Let's see what we got extra.
I have 3
we got
silver
extra
earrings.
cart badge.
I have 3 silver earrings.
I don't. I just have 1 extra cart.
I have
Cart
3
badge.
cool necklaces. I have 2 citrus bottles, so one of those can go. 2 cooling
it.
belts. I think I'm gonna keep those though, because of no.
I got 1. I sold the. I only had a couple extra of. Now maybe what you could. Nah.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and sell one.
You could sell like some of the quartz.
Well, I did
hydro
that,
cannon?
but oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said the hydro cannon?
Yeah, the first hydro cannon, because the one that just does
Yeah.
a line attack.
Yeah.
Sell 2 of them for 1,250.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Let's see. I have 2 shield 2s. Should I keep them? Should I keep both of
I
them?
only have 1 shield. I only have 1 shield 2. It depends on who you're putting that on.
I don't remember. 2 heals.
Attack 1,
I don't think I need heal, and man, that'll give me 1,000.
Heal is HP recovers while walking
Yeah,
on
but I'm
the
talking
field.
about getting rid of just one of them.
Okay, that's not a bad idea, I guess, then. Okay, let's see here.
Let's see, there's, let's see, attack 1.
What about getting rid of a Recuria? That's 500.
Recuria. Okay, sounds good. I have 3 evade 1s for some reason.
I only have 1 evade 1.
Should I get rid of
how
it?
about you can get rid of a move 2? I have 2 move 2s.
Well, how many evade 1s should I get rid of? I have 3.
Let's see how much there are. If you think you can get away with it, it depends on who you want to make an evader. Frankly, I don't
probably
have anyone
Fee,
that I could.
but not in
Yeah,
this party. No. Not,
Right,
except
so-
maybe
So as long as you at least have 1 to put on her, if you're not
Yeah,
going to make
that's
anyone
what-
else into an evader,
Yeah.
then sell 2 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And Ike said I used Gaius to be the evasive one, and then Laura was my tank. Let's see, I'm gonna sell the move 2 rather. What else do I have?
I'll ask Ike who our party sets up right now is Reen, Laura, Fee,
Yeah.
and Gaius.
No, it's not Fee, it's Millium.
No, Emma. Jeez it.
Oh, Emma. Okay. Let's
party
see,
right now
Chrono
is Reen,
Drive and Action
Move
1.
2. I'll get rid of a move 2.
Yeah, you already said that. Chrono Drive and Action 1, I have 2 of each.
Action 1. I'll get rid of 1 action 1.
What about one of the Chrono Drives that I have?
Yeah, sure. That's all I got. Grand Press. Get rid of a Grand Press.
I have 2 hit ones. Hello?
Yeah.
Should I sell one of those?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 2 phantom phobias.
Get rid of one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to get rid of that one because that's actually a nice little.
Okay.
Damn.
I think that's everything. That I've
Man,
extra.
I'm sorely tempted to get rid of one of these 2 Hydra cannons I have, just because of the mirror amount. It gets 1875.
What about? I have 2 attack ones. What about that?
I would make sure that your frontline fighters at least have an attack. Always have an attack 1.
Well, yeah, they have more than that. I think. Hang on a minute. That's not right. Yeah, Reen has attack 2 and attack 3. Laura has attack 2 and attack 1.
Get rid of 1 then if you want to.
And Milliam has an attack 2. And
should be easy enough to synthesize.
Eustace has an attack 1. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let me talk to him again. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and see what shopping I can do. Because we kind of need to get the... I'm not trying to rush you, but I'm saying we do kind of need to move on.
No, I said that. Well, we always get this way.
Yeah.
2.
Let's see. So,
220.
blue tunic for Laura for sure.
2, 3, 4.
And then
3, 4,
who
5,
else?
6, 7, 8.
I think we said
1, 2.
who else should we get the blue tunic for?
I'm exchanging crystals, so.
Yeah, no problem. I may still have to. It depends on. I probably will still have to. Well, I mean, I have to do more. I may have to do more. Actually, how did I do it to begin with? Let me check. Yeah, I did. Okay. But I'll see what else I have to do. Okay, so again, who did we decide the blue tunic would be best on? I already got one for Laura.
Alright, let's see here. Blue tunic works good for Laura, Emma, Gaius, and Eustace. Those are the only ones that don't suffer anything.
Well, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying, yeah. Let's see. And Eustace was the last one?
Yes.
Yeah, so that used up a lot of my money right there. So I gotta exchange more Sepith. Let's see, let's try... I guess I'll just go for 1,000. That'll put me down to 5,000.
I think what I'm gonna... that's weird.
What is?
Well, the armor...
Wait a minute.
The armor does not change Laura's strength, but the footwear does. However, the footwear doesn't change Reen's strength,
well,
but it changes Laura's.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know.
Oh, she uses 15 with either the footwear.
Let's see. Because I'm still focusing on the armor at the moment. Let's see.
Yeah.
Blue tunic for... Okay, I've already bought the blue tunic. What
Well-
about the golden mail?
Now, if I did the Haku...
What about the golden mail?
Yeah, just a minute. I'm focusing on attack because... Now, if I do that... There's a 7.
Let's see. The hiking shoes. Hiking shoes. 335 defense, 3 move. 125. I kind of want to get the golden thread shoes for everyone, and here's why. It's only a 10-point difference in defense, and the golden thread shoes gives a 5-point speed boost, as well as the defense and move on it.
I put the golden thread shoes on Reen.
Okay.
Frankly, the way I look at it is, let's just worry about who's in the party first.
You mean on the front line?
Yeah, the front line.
Okay. But I'm thinking, like I said, it's just a 10-point defense difference.
It's a 15-point defense.
No, 10 point between hiking shoes and golden thread shoes.
Oh yeah,
I see what
you're saying.
And the golden thread shoes gives the 5-point speed boost.
Yeah, but you're going to lose.
No, I'm not going to lose anything.
On Laura, you're losing 15 points of strength.
No, I'm not. What do you have equipped on Laura?
Let me see what I have equipped on Laura.
And I'll see what I have equipped also.
That's okay. Let's see yourself. No.
I have military
Orbit.
spikes. I have military spikes on Laura.
Alright, Laura is equipped with Lady Stregas.
Well, okay, see, maybe you shouldn't then, but I'm talking about for me. I think she needs the golden thread shoes.
I'm just gonna focus on weapons right now.
Well, I want to have them fully equipped as much as possible.
So do I, but
I'm thinking of just focusing on the ones that are on the front line right now.
well, that's Rena and Laura then.
No, I mean that are in the main party, sorry. Meaning not Milliam and Eustace. At the moment.
Right. Let's see here. Mail.
And I gotta say, I already gotta sell more Sepith again. Exchange, rather. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to stock up on... Let me see here. Let's see what I can do here.
I can only afford one more piece of equipment.
I'm kind of thinking of lowering, selling my other Sepith down to 5,000 each. And that would give me quite a bit of money, I think.
Let's see here.
Cause I'm down to 5,000 Sepith mass already.
Increases her agility.
Hello?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. If you want to drop that low, go ahead.
Yeah. Cause I'm already at 5,000 Sepith mass. I'm kind of worried about going below that.
I'm more focusing on offense than necessarily defense. Although our frontline fighter should have the best protection. I'll put the blue tunic on... Yes, Laura. Now, I'll turn around and sell some of our old equipment. Titanium coat. Military spikes. That still only puts me at 4,000.
Okay, after everything I'm selling, I'll have over 20,000 Mira. So let's see how that does.
A 6-point loss of strength, so I hate losing strength on Reen, because if you can't kill an enemy with his... That is a hell of a...
What are you talking about? For Reen, are you talking about the armor?
Yeah, I'm looking at the armor. No matter which one I put him on, I mean,
I know
the blue tunic gives him the best defense.
Yeah.
The golden mail gives him a better defense than he has.
Yeah.
It gives him a 40-point boost in defense. Lowers his art defense. Wow.
Yeah.
That really drops his art defense.
Yeah.
That's
I think I'm gonna leave Reen alone. Hopefully he'll do okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I've done everything I can for as far as his defense is concerned.
Dang, I'd hate for Reen to lose all that agility by equipping Haku on him.
Haku doesn't cost him any. It increases his strength tremendously.
Yeah, that lowers his agility and speed. That's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe I missed that.
Depends.
The way I look at it is
well,
how
you
much
have a different
damage he
weapon
does.
on him then.
Let's
If
see
it's
here.
not lowering anything. Yes, it is lowering it. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I agree, but fine, I'll get it.
You get what you want to do, Ken.
Well, let me see how much it raises it. That's a 40-point boost, so yeah, I think I'll get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I hadn't seen what the
Titania's good on Laura, so.
Well, yeah, but one at a time. I have to check the vector staff next. For which I assume is Emma's.
It is. I'm hoping that when we upgrade the vector staff.
Yeah.
When we upgrade the, maybe what we ought to do is save the game
before buying the vector staff. You mean?
Buy the vector staff, sell some stuff, and then actually see how much it would be to. Let's do this really quick.
Let me get
exit out of here. Leave out of there. Save the game really quick.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I'll finish the rest of the shopping after I check on.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Exchange. Exchange.
Well, no, I haven't bought the. Oh, you're
SF.
exchanging. Okay, I see what you're doing now. I'm just going on to buy the vector staff. Hang on a minute. Modify exchange. No, not customize weapon.
I hate myself for doing it, but.
Glare wand. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me check something. I need to equip this one. Let me see. Belt of Rapus one. Vector staff. Minus 5.
There. And then
minus 25 and minus 3.
Customized weapons.
So let's see. 375. 375. Wait, no. Okay, hang on a minute. I know what to check for now. Hang on. Let's see. Customized weapon. Customize. Glare wand for. Yeah, I think what you can upgrade it to is a major improvement.
Alright.
What you
right now she's at 594, 488. That's what she's at right now for.
Well, look at the stats for her weapon. Look at the stats for the weapon.
Yes, 375 range plus 4.
Okay, right, for the glare wand, it's 4 strength plus 410, ATS plus 35, speed plus 5, and RNG plus 4.
That's a nice boost.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a major upgrade.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, so I think that was a good move for her.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get it. And let's see. Let me see. Shigure.
He's good.
What about... Wait. No. Hold on. Haku. Strength 405, RNG plus 1. Shigure. Strength plus 440, speed plus 5, evasion plus 10%, RNG plus 1. That's what you get if you customize Haku.
Alright, customize Haku. looks like.
Well, I already told you what the weapon looks like. Compared to its upgraded version.
Oh!
I told you! Told you.
No, we did that. That's interesting. That's interesting.
What's interesting? What are you talking about?
Now that we've upgraded his weapon, and we seriously upgraded his weapon, I think because we were at like I think 876 before. No, we were at 916.
916?
Yeah, we were at 916 with the strength with
yeah.
his new weapon.
Yeah.
We are at 951, so I think we can afford.
To put that armor on him?
Yeah, I think we can afford the gold mail.
Okay.
He loses 7 points of strength, but he's already.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
28 points stronger than with his new weapon.
Right.
Plus, it gives him a little extra. It gives him a little extra protection. But I don't think we can afford it. So that's the only problem. We'll have to upgrade everyone else. So. Customized weapon.
I'll still hold off on buying that armor for Reen because, like you said, I need to get the weapons first. Tanya for Laura. I may still have to trade in. Well, no, I can sell some equipment. Let's see. To Tanya.
So the spear. Cross spear.
Wait a minute. What do I have equipped on? Wait a second. What? Did I not buy? No, I didn't. Okay, my bad. So I need to buy the weapon for Emma too. The vector staff.
The vector staff, yeah.
Insufficient mirror, so I gotta go ahead and. Well, wait a minute. Let me customize Laura's weapon first.
Okay, the blue tunic is good to get for Emma.
There we go. And now I'll sell some stuff. Sell.
Tunic is good for.
Let's see, I'm gonna sell all of these. And all of these. That helps some. And then for the weapons, Aka Yukito, Zweihander, and Glare Wand. No, not Glare Wand. What the fudge? Hope I didn't just screw myself over there. Hang on a minute. What did I do wrong? Okay, no, I didn't. Good. Okay, now I'll sell this wand that I just took off of Emma.
Ask Ike if speed makes you attack sooner in the battle.
Did you hear his question, Ike? Because remember, we're on the PlayStation 4, so he should be able to hear what you say now. If he's there. Is that me that went off because my thingy froze? Yep. So, yeah, Ike should still be there. Can you repeat your question for Ike, Rio?
Yeah. The question is where Ken and I are right now debating the merits between the footwear for the party. The golden thread shoes boosts everyone's speed. The question is, if we give them better speed, does that mean they attack sooner rather than later? Basically, the faster our party is, the possible more times we get to attack before the enemy.
Let's see, Lombardia is for Neusis. I'm waiting for his answer, Rio. Just
okay.
Let's see, Partisan for... Ike says he didn't care too much about speed and more about attack and defense in Trails 1. Okay. Until Trails 2 I cared.
Okay.
He means he did care in Trails 2. Trails of Cold Steel 2.
Alrighty.
Okay, let me buy the Partisan for Gaius. And then I'll exchange... I'll customize his weapon. Let's see.
Okay, they all got that, and Green got the shoes.
I'm kind of thinking of not worrying about upgrading Millium and Eustace's equipment as much since we don't have them in the main party.
I think I'm gonna break down. I really don't like doing it.
What now? Doing what?
I'm still debating on, I think I'm gonna just wait before, I'm gonna break down, I'm gonna buy the blue tunic for Reen. I don't want to, because I'm losing 7 points of strength, but I'm gaining 40 points of defense.
Right.
More than that, actually. He's at 616, and so he gets a 55-point boost in defense.
So you're getting the blue tunic, you said?
I'm thinking about it. The other thing possibly, he only gets 40 points, but his agility. I think I'm gonna get the golden mail. I know it's
okay.
I'm getting the gold mail. It boosts his agility up.
Yeah.
He gets a nice boost to his defense.
Right.
But he might be able to attack a little bit quicker.
Yeah. I think that's what I'll do too. And I don't know if you heard what I said, but I think I'm not going to worry about buying equipment for Millium and Eustace since we don't have them in the main party. The fighting party.
I'm not getting either.
Because I'm already using up all my money just to do this.
I went overboard and I dropped down to 4,000, which I really didn't want to. For my, whatever mirror it was. So.
Okay, I think I'm done now.
But I'm done too. I got everyone. Got everyone in the front line upgrade. Let's make get the weapon.
Well,
sheet.
if you're still up to continuing, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah. See you in a bit, Ike. Okay, I'm back, and Co-Gamer asked how everything's going. I said it's going fine. And it's going fine. We just finally sorted out what equipment to put on everyone.
I went through. I sold some of our extra ingredients and food, and
okay.
I was able to come up. How much are these? Yeah, that's two. What these things do, that's just two.
What did you say you sold? Well, let me sell
sold
this.
Some of our recipes.
Oh, okay.
And
let me
some
sell
of our
this.
Some of our extra accessories.
And I'll sell this. I already sold extra accessories.
I meant, like celestial bombs, softening ointment, smoke bombs. Like we ever run away from anything.
Oh, okay, you mean items then.
Yes, that's what I meant, items.
Okay,
And then some of our food. I didn't sell a whole lot of food, but sold a couple here and there. I got enough to...
So, what items did you sell?
I just went through.
Well, okay,
how
many did you keep of each item then?
I kept at least, if I had only about 3 or so, I sold 1. If I had like 7, I sold maybe 2.
Well, okay.
Like
okay, example, I have 48 tier bombs.
Okay, let's see what they...
How many of those would you sell?
Sell 18.
Okay.
That'll get you a nice little chunk of change.
Yeah.
Don't sell a whole lot because we may need these for the boss battles.
Right. Tira bomb I have 16 of.
Sell 4.
4? Okay. To keep 12?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay. 13 Tyrell bombs.
3.
5 EP charge 1s. Probably ought to keep that.
Yes, absolutely.
EP charge 2 is 15.
3.
And same for EP charge 3. I have 5, so I'm going to keep them.
Absolutely.
19 reviving balm.
If you can afford it, maybe 4. That's what
okay.
I'm at is 15.
Yeah, okay. 7 celestial balm.
Same here. Save it.
Just keep them?
Yeah, keep it.
And 1 celestial balm EX, so keeping that.
Yep.
Co-Gamer says, don't forget the food. Can't go to battle on an empty stomach. I think we already did that though. We already cooked the food. 2 Zerum powders, so keep them.
Keep 1 Zerum capsule.
Yeah.
What do you have for antidote?
37.
Sell 7.
Relaxant is 4.
Keep it.
Insulating tape is 9.
Keep.
20 eye drops.
If you can, you won't get a whole lot for it, but sell 10.
Okay. 10 mint drops.
That's more than I have. Keep it.
Okay. 15 cooling spray.
5.
5 warmers.
Keep.
13 softening ointments.
Keep.
5 stimulants.
Keep.
10 sedative.
Same.
15 S tablets. Do I even use that? Oh, yeah.
Stat down.
Yeah.
You can maybe sell 5 if you want. I have 10 myself.
Okay.
I don't know that we've ever used a whole lot of that.
Yeah. 14 Curia Balm.
4.
4, okay.
Nice little chunk of change.
35 smoke grenades.
15. They're not a whole lot, but since we don't really flee from battle...
Yeah, that's true. 1 battle scope. Dang, I think I need more of those.
Yeah, I think that's a gimme.
Yeah, 4 vanilla gelatos.
Yep.
1 lemon gelato.
Yep.
2 soft and fluffy omelet.
Yeah.
6 royal sable.
Yeah. I have 8.
1 golden juice.
Yeah.
3 elegant sandwich.
Don't have that.
Okay, keep then. 3 aromatic tea.
1.
Just sell 1?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 jewel pottage. I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
8 luxury tarts.
2.
2 Nord porridge.
Hmm.
2 special pizza.
Keep it. We may need it.
Yeah, 2 premium coffee.
Yeah.
9 melted gratin.
I need to make some more melted gratin.
Should I keep? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
1
they restore CP, so.
Right. 1 elegant fried fish.
I have 2. Might not be bad to keep them.
Yeah. 9 wobbly pudding.
That's your call to make. I only have 5, so if you want to sell 4, go ahead.
I guess I will. 2 celestial pasta soup. Keep. 3 simple omelet. They don't really raise much HP though.
It's 600 HP.
Yeah, and how much HP do you?
And frankly, the price that you're getting for them, that you got 3, it would almost cost you more just to make them.
Good point. 3 sweet cookies. Yeah, I'll keep those.
With the omelet's only a little bit better, so.
Yeah, 3 whole juice, I'll keep that.
Yeah.
3 tomato sandwiches, I think I'll keep those.
Yeah.
3 savory herb tea, I'll keep. 1 creamy chowder. 2 berry tarts. 3, I'll only say the ones I have more than 5 of, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Which, that may be everything that I had more than 5 of, so there you go.
That takes care of that then, doesn't it?
Yep. And should I go through the... No, I guess I should keep the ingredients. All ingredients I have, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Look through my quartz here again.
How much money do I have now after that?
10,472.
So pretty... Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Damn, I only have 840.
After selling stuff?
Yeah. Because then again, I went and bought hiking shoes for for Emma and Gaius. So.
Well, so did I. Anyway, I'm gonna save here just so we don't have to do all this again. But are you good to continue? Or are you getting tired?
And just get our missions. Do some
true.
Fishing and some other
yeah,
stuff.
that's true. Alright, so where do I go first? Well, once you're done. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure you were hearing me.
I'm still here. I'm still hearing you.
Yeah, that's good. I thought you said not to sell any ingredients.
I'm just trying to get so I have it because we still have. I'll sell 1 globby fat and.
Hang on a minute. Let's see what we
I'll
got
sell
here.
1 hardy powder.
Yggdrasil.
There we go.
Defense 3. I already have that. Athalas, shield 3. Do I have shield 3? No, I don't. I'm not gonna worry about it. I have attack 3.
Let's see. No new Master Quartz. Although Pandora would be nice.
What now? Oh, I see where you're... yeah, that's pretty expensive, though. Oh, I'd probably pass on that personally. If you want to get it sometime, at some point, I'm okay with it, but that's not something I care for, the fact that you consume more EP.
Yeah, but if you stack them up, you can do some ridiculous damage besides.
Yeah, I guess so. I like the criminal. I like the criminal one. Offensive art, steal, critical damage.
Oh, defense 3. That's new, isn't it? Defense 3.
I thought I had on someone, but maybe not. Let me check. Yeah, I guess it is new. Actually, hang on a minute. Let me look in the... Let's see. Quartz... Defense 3... Yeah, I have one that I haven't equipped on anyone for some reason. So, I ought to fix that.
Oh, that's arts defense. Okay.
No, that's something about defense 3.
No, I understand that. Oh, this is new!
What?
Check out on one of my screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to any of the attack ones, so yeah, I'll check that out in a sec. Defense. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Let me look at what you're talking about, though. Let's see.
I thought volcanic rain was nice.
Let me take a look here.
This is even better.
Oh, flare bomb. Okay. Yep, I see what you mean.
20% burn, that's give or take. It's the area effect.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. It'll put my fire step of thunder 5,000, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll get it
mine
back.
Will still be under. I'll be fine there myself.
Yeah. And I'll get, well, like I said, I'll get it back.
Heat up, fort.
So, let's see.
Attack 1, attack 2. We can synthesize this an attack 3.
I already have one on Reen.
We can make a second one.
I started to say, I guess, yeah. Put it on Laura, is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Alright. Okay, what else?
And I'm below. Like
yeah.
you, I'm below.
Yeah, I'm below. I'm below 4,000 now. Ooh! No. What? What?
It's only a line effect, which kind of sucks, but
Judgment
Bolt?
Bolt?
Lightning. It's the first. Well.
Are you talking about Judgment Bolt?
Yeah, Judgment Bolt.
Seal plus 50% brings down judgment upon foes with lightning. Those can come in handy. The
it can
line
come in
ones.
handy, but the problem is it's a line.
Well,
attack.
that's what I'm talking about. The line ones can come in handy, is what I'm saying.
Move 3. Ooh, that's a new one.
Yeah, I don't have one apparently, but I don't know who I would use it on.
Us, so
yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, we can get that when she's in the party. Action 3.
Ooh! Ooh! Ken, check out this one!
What is it? Oh, Chrono Burst.
It's expensive
Dang
as heck!
Attack twice in succession. Alters time's laws, allowing user to attack twice more. Act twice more. I know, that is so tempting.
That's 1,000!
I know, but it is tempting, isn't it?
Oh, that is so tempting.
What do you think? Should we get it or not?
I can't. I want it so badly, but I can't. I just can't justify the cost.
Cast 2. I already have that. Let's see what's new in the
Action 3.
Cross Crusade. I think I already have that one. Don't I have that on
Dark
Emma?
Matter. That's new.
Dark Matter.
Draws it in, compresses it. It's a large area.
Dark Matter. Where are you talking about? Where is that?
Right under Golden Sphere.
Oh, okay. That threw me off. Draws in and compresses enemies.
Cheap too.
Does it actually do any damage though?
Draws in and compresses enemies. Suction. Move minus 50%. I guess not.
Yeah.
Cross Crusade. All.
I need to see if I have that. I feel like I do.
Shiny.
The Cross Crusade. Let me see. Orbit.
Hit 1, hit 2.
Quartz. Because I feel like if I do, it would be on. Okay, maybe I. No, I guess I don't have it. Because I figured if I did have it, it would be on Emma. But I don't have it on her, so I guess I don't have it.
Got another new one. Phantom Phobia.
No, I have that one.
I
already have that one. Yeah, but I think I have it. I think so.
Are you thinking Grim? I think you're thinking Grim Butterfly.
No, I have. Why would I confuse those two names? How would I confuse those two names?
The effect.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the effect. I'm talking about the name. Phantom Phobia. Yeah, I've got one.
Oh, okay. Ooh, here you go. Mind 3, Art Strength plus 40.
Do I not? I can't remember if I have a Mind 3. Let me check. Mind 3. Nope, doesn't look like I do. So yeah, let's go and grab one.
Yeah, I agree.
And are we putting it on Emma?
I think so. She's our primary magic user.
Yeah. Okay, let me put it on her.
I think I'm gonna break down and get that. What's that one that we were?
The one that's 1,000. Okay,
yeah,
so this is going.
I'm gonna break down and buy this.
So I'm going to replace Mine 2 with Mine 3 on Emma, and that will give her twice. It'll add. It's Mine 2 raises her ATS by 20. Mine 3 raises it by 40.
That's correct.
So she'll get another 20 points. Okay. And you said you went ahead and broke down.
I went ahead and bit the. Yeah, I broke down. I was weak.
I think I will. No. I think you probably made a good choice in this case. Let's see. Judgment Bolt. No.
And now with that.
Was it Chrono Burst? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And who should we put that on? I'm thinking Reen, if we can find a place to put it.
Area, Grand Press, Dark Matter, Deception Vein,
Let's see, equip. Not equip. Orbment, Quartz. Attack 2, Volcanic Rain, Speed Breaker, La Forte. Attack 3, Voice Breaker, Nightmare, Flame Tongue, everything. Only problem is, everything he has raises his attack power. I don't know what I would put. Let's see. What about Laura? Let's see.
Laura gets the attack 3.
Well, no, I'm talking about the one that we paid 1,000 for. What are we going to do with it?
Oh, good point.
Because I kind of would... we can only... let's see. Nightmare, Strength plus 10, Attack, Crask, and Nightmare enemies. Don't really care about that. I care about Speed Breaker. Let's see. We would only lose 10 points.
Thorn.
Oh, yeah. Let me. Hold on. Where's that? Let me put it to you this way.
Oh, wait a minute.
No. Listen to what I'm. How's it going? How's it go? Oh, hey. Yeah. I know, Baku. I'm going. Well, first off, this is the only game I play with Rio. Got it? Every other game I play is me by myself. Yeah, it's Baku-san JRPG. He's saying, how's it going, Miss Different Game every night?
Hello, Baku-san. I'm the one who encouraged his kin to drop a host on you every night.
Yeah, so be a little more grateful. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, now, what I was trying to say, Rio, is let me pose this to you.
Okay.
If we put Chrono Burst on Reen, he's going to lose some strength, but if he can attack more often, that's not going to matter.
That's actually not a bad point.
And what I'm thinking of getting rid of is Nightmare.
Attacks, crap. Yeah, that's actually not a bad point. Because if we can even if our first craft attack doesn't kill enough to restore,
Right.
a simple attack will generally, on a weakened enemy, will guarantee to refill his craft points.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of Nightmare for Chrono Burst.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Chrono Burst.
Okay. Oh yeah, I already put mine. I know, but
puts him at 934.
934. Let me
Yeah.
check. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I thought mine was a little bit higher than that, but I was wrong. Anyway, seriously though, how you doing tonight, Baku? And thanks for tuning in. Did you drop by? But yeah, in regards to the different game every night, first of all, it's not every night. I only do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays when I'm aside from the random late nights. But aside from that, I'm kind of thinking of as I start finishing games, I'm thinking of toning it down to just one game at a time. Because it's easier for me to keep track of where I'm at in a game that way. So it'll be one game when I'm streaming solo, and then one game when I'm streaming with Rio. You get what I'm saying, Baku? If you're still there. Let's see. Dang. Does she have the most HP? Yep, she does. I'm just noting that Laura has more HP than anybody. Let's see, because in order of HP, the order of most HP, it's Laura, Gaius, Reen, Emma, Eustace, and Milliam. In the order of the most HP to the least.
Right. You just had a bizarre thought here, Ken.
What's that?
Well, right now we have Reen equipped with Flame Tongue, or at least I do.
Let me check. I can't remember if I do or not. Yeah, I do.
Okay, what if we swiped out Flame Tongue with Attack 1? And then we put in Chrono Burst. Now he loses 5 points of defense, but he gains 3 points of strength to make up for to make up for the 10 he loses.
Yeah.
So he only loses 7.
Right.
So I
get what you're saying.
A little easier to bear, I think.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good to me.
Nightmare put on.
Let's see. So now I have attack 1, 2, and 3 on Reen.
Yep.
I just find it funny. Is all. Baku, are you there? Or is anyone there?
She is a definite tank.
I know, that's what I'm saying. She has the most HP. At least on my end, she has the most HP out of the entire party.
6,926, heck
Yep,
yeah.
same here. What's an overkill, Ike? The having all 3 attacks on, you mean? Okay, Ko-Gamer says he's still here. I was wondering if Baku-san is still here. Yeah, Ike says having all 3 attack orbs on Reen is overkill.
What is this overkill he speaks of? I know not what he refers to.
Yeah, of course you don't.
I think I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna turn.
And
Turn her into
Milliam,
a tank.
dang, Milliam has very. When you compare her to everyone else, she has a very small amount of HP. Milliam does.
Yeah.
It's not even 5,000. Everyone else has over 5,000 HP at least. She still only has 4,600. Then again, she has that skill that protects her from one attack per battle, I think, so
Right.
that makes up for it. Well, let me know when you're ready to continue, or if you want to stop for the night, or whatever.
And she's still got the better. She's still got the better. Despite everything else, she's still got the better strength. And still does more damage.
Yeah, Rio?
Yeah.
I was saying, let me know when you're ready, or if you're wanting to call it a night, or whatever. Fix them up, how?
Buy something to try and let me get off this now.
What are you going to do?
No, I guess not. He just sells ingredients and stuff, so.
Okay. You were saying you were going to do something for Gaius or something?
Yeah, his EP is 460 out of 510. I need to fix that.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 460 out of 460 for me.
I gave him something to boost his EP up, so.
Yeah, what did you replace it with, though? Replace with it, you know what I mean.
Yes.
What did you replace?
Well,
Tell me what you have equipped on Gaius. What quartzes?
Wind Bell, Spark Arrow, Aerial, Luck, Mind 2, because we're turning him into a mage. Scent, because it gives him Aerial, Grand Press, and Dark Matter.
Yeah.
Deception Vein, and Detection.
I have Holy Breath, Wind Bell, Scent, Aerial, Luck, Fortuna, which I may get rid of that one, Septium Vein, and Detection. Do I have a Mind too? Or another one, rather? Let me check.
I gave him the Mind 2 because that gives
Okay,
him
yeah, I
gives-
do. So I'll
gives
replace
that-
Fortuna
gives
with
him a
that.
little- gives him a
Yeah.
little punch.
Yeah.
What is... Oh, that's right. Emma has Dragon Vein. If he recovers on field, enemies drop more septum.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so he's good, and they're good. I'll do a quick
How
save.
does Gaia sound on my end?
That's pretty good.
Holy Breath, Wind Bell, Scent, Aerial, Luck, Mind 2, Septium Vein, and Detection. Okay. So again, okay, you're saving. What do you want to do, though?
Alright.
Well, I mean, are you still good to continue?
And get our missions wherever the heck the
Okay.
Bracer Guild is, and then
Yeah. Where's
them
the
nice.
fishing spot, though? You need to tell me where that is.
let's see. According to this, if you go to the port near the statue, there's a fishing spot.
Which
So
statue?
I think it's the statue in the center of the park, maybe.
Well, that's
It's
not...
down
Oh,
here.
that's a park? This is considered a park? Alright.
Hello.
I don't either.
Let's see here. Got a wharf here.
You've got a wharf here?
You do. Ferry makes trips
We
between
do.
here
We
and
do.
there.
A ferry makes
A ferry
trips
makes
between
trips
here and
between
the
here and
opposite
the
shore.
opposite shore.
If
If you cross the lake, you'd be in the Sutherland province, right?
Are you guys able to hear Rio okay? I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
Here we go. He's at
Rhea-
the end, just by the lamp.
Okay.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Yeah. Just a minute. I'm trying to make sure I get the right side.
Oh,
Okay,
can
here
only
we go, I
fish
got it.
3 times here.
Okay, that's good.
That's interesting.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is less than usual, you're right. Okay, Ike says he can still hear. Okay, you just sound like you're at a lower volume for some reason. Let me check. Okay, I'm gonna start fishing. Okay, I got some kind of crab. Okay, what'd I get?
Wow, this is a big one!
Queen crab. Alrighty. And I got 90 fire sepith.
Nice.
From catching her. And 25 CP. Okay,
Queen
one more
crab.
time. Yeah, that's what I
30
got.
fire sepith.
Oh.
Ouch. That thing was all over the place.
Yeah, okay, this is a different kind of crab. I think we probably caught this one before. At another spot.
Yeah, whatever it is we caught it before.
Yeah, it's a gray crab. And I got two chitinous, I'll say it right, 2 chitinous shells. Okay, one more time for me. Okay, another queen crab.
Gluttonous bass I got myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, got a citrus bottle. Sell that.
Okay. Come on. There we go.
Rainbow trout. Come on, rainbow trout.
Wow, this is a big one!
Okay, I got another queen crab, and I got 30 fire sepith from this one. That's all mine, but this seems like a pretty good spot. I kind of want to use one of my ground baits. What do you think?
Your call to make.
How many? Let me know how many you have after you're done with that.
If I can catch it.
Oh, you caught it before, didn't you?
Yeah, but this is one of those things that...
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. Come on. You can get it. There you go.
The
There
queen
you go.
crab.
30 sepith, fire sepith. You have less ground bait than me, so I don't know if
Yes,
I should do it or not.
It's your call to make. I only have 2 ground baits, so...
I know. I hate to catch more than you, though.
Don't then. It's your call to make, Ken. I've obviously used ground bait at some point in time.
Well, okay. I'll do it one time then.
Okay.
Let's see what I get here. Another queen crab. Come on. Okay, I caught it.
Wow, this is a big one!
And I got another 30 fire sepith. Okay. Okay. This might be something I've caught before, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is, a crayfish. Yeah, I have. Reen's asking, what even is this? And I got 20 fire sepith. Seriously, Reen, you never seen a crayfish before? Oh, gosh. Oh.
Wow, this is a big one!
Okay, I got another queen crab. And I got 60 fire sepith from this one.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. But yeah, this is a good fish. This is probably the best fishing spot we found so far. At least as I recall.
Myself.
Huh?
I was hoping for another rainbow trout myself.
Well, yeah, but I meant overall, this is the best fishing spot we found. Is what I'm saying. Let's see.
I don't know it was the best fishing spot we've ever had.
Well, I can't remember the others then. One of them, then. One of the best, then.
It's an alright fishing
This
spot, but
building
it only
is the
has
Grand
3,
Branch
so
of the Bracer
frankly,
Guild.
I'm not all that impressed.
Well, yeah, that is a problem there.
And
okay.
The best you can, okay, so
where are you going?
I'm going to show you where I'm going to go because it's important for us.
Okay.
By the way,
okay.
if you want to offline, you can do a short scene with the statue. I did it while you were busy with fishing. It's not that important. It was just kind of fun.
I'll go and check it out.
But when you're done with that,
So
this is what I want you to do. Watch what I. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So this
do
is
the
the
same.
Eisenritter statue. It's pretty impressive up close.
It's so cool! Saint Sandlot and the Eisenritter are the pride of Legram, and have been ever since the War of the Lions. When I look at this statue, I'm always reminded of my personal goal. It's been my lifelong aspiration to be as skilled a warrior as my ancestor and Saint Sandlot were.
Wow.
I can see the ambition gleaming in her eyes.
It's not surprising. Everyone has their heroes after all.
Okay, that's all of that.
All right, so
Now I go up the stairs. Oh no, go to
over here.
Yeah, I see. And
Okay,
go up these
these
stairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
Correct. Then make a left,
Okay.
and we're right in front of the Bracer Guild. So
Oh,
Laura
okay.
will say, "This is the Bracer Guild." or
Yeah,
whatever.
I already got that.
Okay, just
Anyway,
go in.
yep,
Oh, we got a cutscene. All right.
yep.
Oh, the guild emblem. I must not have noticed it earlier with the mist, with all the mist. Strange. The branches in the capital were closed due to political pressure, but this one still seems to be active.
The Legram branch continues to operate, as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find out that the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met a Bracer back when we were in Bereahard for our field study. But I saw no signs of a guild branch there either.
It was closed a year ago. Though, as I understand it, the pressure to close came from the Duke's household, not the Imperial government. That's so.
Well, bracers are an eyesore to most of those well-to-do types. They don't bow to authority. You can't bribe them with Mira. They're all about protecting civilians. Give them any excuse to lean on the bracers to get them out of the picture, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. But William, that's kind of...
You don't mince words, do you? Choice words come from an intelligence division operative. You think you're not complicit in this?
Well, it's less us and more Gramps. He went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they could and couldn't do.
Wow.
That explains the instructor's frosty temperament toward him.
Man, you guys sure know how to poke a guy when it hurts, don't you? Oh.
Now there's a familiar face. I'm pleased to see you again, Toval.
I have no idea what
Oh.
I gave him.
Oh, you know each other?
Nah, we just ran into each other once a couple months ago. Long time no see, Laura. Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? Wait, so... You must be a former associate of our instructor, I take it. Very much.
Bracer Toval.
I'm Taval
Randonur.
a bracer with the guild here in Empire. And that something doesn't really work with him.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. Just make up something.
Good to meet you, ladies and gents. Class 7?
That sounds good.
English?
Yeah.
Alright. Wait a minute. So it wasn't a coincidence that we ran into you in Bereahard? Bingo. Sarah told me we were going to be there.
Of course.
She wanted me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you ever got into a real tight spot. But she insisted I play it casual and not give myself away. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be.
I had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to bust Machias out without your help. You may not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. Haha, you're welcome. Sarah's prepared that test in full, though, so don't worry about it. That's more Irish than English.
Interesting. What'd you say?
I said that's more Irish than English.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. I had no idea that you'd already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Toval, the guild standing here in Erebonia certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years.
No doubt. Basically, every branch here in the Empire was shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Most found work in a different field, like Sarah. Others transferred to branches outside the country. But we all agreed to get back together if we ever resume operations in Erebonia again. Until then, we are just trying to keep a low profiles, scraping out a living for ourselves.
It sounds like a difficult life.
Losing the English accent here, it's hard. Still, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't there more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish the military police deals with a lot of the stuff we would have handled before. Our little lady friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy.
Oh, you mean Claire? Yep, she sure is a hard worker. Although with all the time she spends on work, it's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Milliam? Milliam?
Milliam?
I'm not sure you should go around sharing the details of people's private lives without their consent.
Well, I find enough work to keep the lights on here anyway. On this branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. And that's how it is. Well, it's nice to hear the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guild.
He seems to find much of himself in the Bracer's way of life. Self-reliance, pride, a focus on helping others. He's long said that if he were free of other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a bracer himself. Oh my! That seems very...
Hard to think a man who owns territory in the Empire could just up and join the bracers.
The Radiant Blade Master himself is a bracer, huh? In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with Cassius Bright. I'll bet he'd make an S rank right on the spot.
You know Cassius Bright?
I believe he is currently a Brigadier General in the Liberalian Army, as well as the bearer of the title Divine Blade.
Guess I expect no less from the member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some tasks for your field study. Let me give these to you now.
Alrighty. Proceed field study envelope August. Field study day 1. Assigned tasks. Okay, let's read them in order. Our Sage School Training Bout.
I wish Lady Laura and you, our classmates, to engage in a friendly training bout against the students of our same school. If you have prepared sufficiently, please make your way to the training hall, which is down the stairs, outside the mansion and to the right.
Okay. And then Ebel Highway Monster. That's from Taval.
Well, I've also just been spotting and roving the Ebel Highway, and he's a big one. Monster, Crocodile. Location, Ebel Highway. I request that Class 7 deal with this threat as soon as they possibly can.
Seems like we get a lot of missions of monsters on highways.
What can I say? They like interstate travel.
I guess so. Many hands make light work. Okay, this sounds like a male too.
Onyx summoned to replace the orbit lots along the highway. If you like putting lots into things, you can farm it at Watery's store. Duncan.
Okay, that's all of them. Study area is defined as a 200 cell gate radius around Legram. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request.
Oh, so this is how your field studies go.
Generally, yeah. Should we come back tomorrow to pick up our next set of tasks then? Yeah, I've got some more work I could use your help with. We're pretty short-handed here, so we've got a real monster of a backlog building up. I'm counting on you to pave the way to Easy Street for me, okay? Will do. Alright then, let's waste no time getting started.
Looks like one of these requests is from the training hall. It seems to be from Klaus.
Got a monster extermination request too. We'll have to head out on the highway for that one.
It would be nice if we could cover as much of the townspeople's requests as possible, too. This is so cool!
Glad she's excited. Okay, what now?
Now we save the game.
You ready to call it a night?
I certainly am.
Alright. Well, thanks for everyone that tuned in tonight, and when will you be on again, Rio?
Thursday or Friday.
Alright. And I'll be back, so we'll be back with more Trails of Cold Steel on either Thursday or Friday night, and I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time to continue Trials of Mana. So I hope I will see you all then, and thanks for everyone that tuned in tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and take care, everyone.
Thank you, Bako-san. Thank you, Ko-Gamer. Thank you, Eichmann.
Yep, and let's see who I'm going to host tonight. I'm going to assume it's not Bakusan because he's already ended his stream. So let's see who else there is.
How about that girl that was doing,
Let me see. Kupoyo?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's streaming. She's playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, so that sounds good.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to host Kupoyo. And again, thanks for everyone that tuned in. I will see... Yeah, good night, Ike. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you... Well... Dang. Wow, my stream froze a while back. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. So, good night and sleep well, everyone.
Are you gonna have nothing but like a recorded loop or whatever when you finally upload this to YouTube?
Oh no, I think that'll be fine. It was just the stream that froze.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it should be fun. I mean the stream on Twitch, not the stream on what I'm actually playing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it should be fine.
All
So
right,
yep, I will
see you
Yeah, I'll see you Thursday, Rio.
Thursday or Friday.
Oh, and thanks for the host, Baku-san. I just now noticed he hosted me.
That was very nice of him.
Yep. So I do appreciate that. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll be back tomorrow, so I hope to see you then. Good night, everyone.
All. We'll see y'all next time.
I know some people are not going to be streaming tomorrow because of something to do with something that happened. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but yeah, but I'll still be here tomorrow night. The only reason I may not be is if the weather's bad tomorrow. So hopefully that'll go okay. So, and again, I'll be back with more Trials of Mana, and then Rio and I will be back either Thursday or Friday late night for more Trails of Cold Steel, and of course I'll be doing Persona 5 Royal on Friday also. So again, have a good night, and thanks for tuning in. We're going to drop a host with Kupoyo, who is playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So if you'll stick around for that, have a good night, everyone. Bye.